I want to address a question that is often put to us. People frequently ask us, why are you so focused on helping women and girls overseas when women and girls right here in this country need our help so badly? Our response to that is that we do not see this as an either-or scenario. Both issues, both sets of women, badly need our attention. A reporter once asked me this very question. I told him, yes, we do have domestic violence here in the United States, and we do have sex trafficking. Those problems are far too prevalent and they need to be addressed. But at least here, those activities are viewed as crimes. There's no one in law enforcement, no one in government who condones this. The society as a whole strongly condemns it. But in far too many countries, that's not the case. Law enforcement, the police, work hand in hand with the traffickers. They collude with them. There's nowhere a girl can escape for safety. In addition, in far too many countries, wife-beating, battery, is not considered a crime. It's considered appropriate punishment for insubordinate women. This is a very, very hostile environment for women. Furthermore, in this country, no one ever forces a girl to marry an older man before she's even reached puberty. No one rapes her on her wedding night. No one forces her to have a child years before her body is prepared to do that. And no one shrugs their shoulders when told that young mothers her age are 5 times more likely to die in childbirth. Lastly, young women in this country generally have some control over their lives. Maybe not as much as they'd like, but in far too many places in the developing world, women have virtually no control. Their circumstances would be hard to distinguish from slavery. They lack control over even the most basic elements in their lives, such as, what kind of work do I do? For whom do I work? Do I get paid for my work? When do I marry? Whom do I marry? When do I have a child? When do I have my next child after that? How many children will I have altogether? They do not have control over those things, and yet those parameters define a woman's life physically, economically, socially, and psychologically. Every woman deserves the right to make decisions for her own well-being. So in answer to the question, why do you focus so much on women and girls overseas? Our answer is, who would not extend a helping hand to someone in those circumstances? How could we possibly turn our backs on those women and girls? And when they stand up and insist on their rights, which they courageously do from time to time, we need to stand with them, because for them, the cost of doing that is so much higher than it is here. It's because of all this that we educate girls in developing countries. Education is the great fixer. It pulls a girl out of poverty. It makes her self-reliant. It delays marriage. It delays childbearing. It prevents labor trafficking. It prevents sex trafficking. And, importantly for us, it helps to end gendercide.